The apparel resale market has been thriving more than ever. Brands like Adidas, Nike, Supreme, Bape, and Jordan have been leading the way with the amount of hype that's been generated with these limited releases. We went down to Kenshi in essential Toronto to talk to Ryan So and Nathan Locks to further understand how they use the market to their advantage and make a living off of it.
So I started in high school. Pretty much I would buy sneakers and sell them just to pay for things that I needed, like food at lunch or if I wanted to buy a Metro Pass or something.
I guess it was kind of like a means to get money in order to buy the stuff I like that is related to clothing and shoes. So it was kind of just like a natural progression.
So how do you think the hype really started with you?
Kanye. Definitely Kanye West.
On April 4th, 2009, Kanye West released his first sneaker with Nike, the Nike Air Yeezy. It was one of the first sneakers that people lined up for days, and they are now selling for an upwards of $2,000 to $3,000. Kanye is seen as an icon within the hypebeast culture and as a person that starts trends for what people should wear. He now has his own shoes with Adidas, and all his shoes resell for more than $500 and up.
I think it's all about hype. I think the internet had a lot to do with giving streetwear and fashion mainstream exposure. So what's happening now is that more people are conscious about what they're buying, what they're wearing. They're more willing to spend as opposed to going to Walmart and buying some random t-shirt. They'll buy something that retains its value. The reselling is definitely helping out a lot of younger people with their financial situation. But Facebook is usually the best way to get the market value of items in your local scene. So certain items online may be more expensive from a US seller as opposed to just on Facebook in Toronto.
So basically we look at the local markets, we also look at the online markets and compare it against our competitors as well. And then we also have to gauge what is a price that someone would actually, pay.
What's the most expensive piece you've ever sold?
Probably the Bape NMDs when they came out. I mean, we sold them individually for I think 1,000 each, but we ended up getting 10 pairs, and we sold them all at once.
The Campout is a staple of the culture. People will line up for hours on end and days to get their hands on highly coveted shoes. Now they're phasing out because of store raffles and bots.
The Campout to me has always been the best way to get them, for shoes, but I think bots are really kind of allowing resellers to get larger quantities compared to what they used to be able to get. So it's allowing people to get bigger, faster, make more money off of every release.
Apparel bots run automated tasks such as scripts and run at a much higher rate than a human being. Before a human can place the item in the cart, the bot can type the payment information and place the order. These apparel bots can cost anywhere between $25 to $350, depending on how many accounts you want. The more bots you have means you can purchase more quantities of these limited items.
I think most people think that resellers are just kids, and they look at it as a way to make money passively, but it's never enough money to actually make a living off of it. I think most people think that resellers, it's a phase, right? They'll just do it for a bit, and then as soon as they get a real job or something, they'll just stop and forget about it. I think they need to realize that the markets are changing, the scene is getting bigger, and the hype is growing, so people can actually make a real living off of this type of stuff.
Basically it's a passion, but it's part of streetwear culture as well. So you just have to do it to grind. It's a hustle, to get your money.
We're entrepreneurs. That's really what it comes down to. We're not just random kids on the street trying to sell their Jordans anymore. We are actually in business. We travel, we, source everything for the most part ourselves. Social media is all us. I think that is the most important thing to me, is that what I'm doing is legitimate. It's not just some random hobby anymore, it's my life.